Great news, guys. We're recording.
Yay.
Finally.
We just had a little bit of drama.
Turns
Producer
out when you bring
Patches.
recording software, you have to bring something to record it onto.
Wow, that's crazy.
We brought our entire setup. We brought all the microphones. We brought the speaker so that the huge crowd at Studio Movie Grill could all hear us.
I don't even think they can hear us. I don't think.
No, because I don't think he has the speaker up because Patches just
He's
ran over.
currently at Walmart
Just ran over to Walmart.
buying an SD card.
Buying an SD card, and it turns out his dad is here, my father-in-law, who for some reason keeps an SD card in his
so
wallet.
smart.
How to be prepared. He knows how to be prepared. That's what it
He
is.
does. So we're gonna dedicate this podcast to my father-in-law, Craig,
And the wallet SD card.
in the wallet SD card. If you keep an SD card in your wallet, will you please tweet us a picture?
It's something I've never thought of, but now it sounds really functional.
Well, I
You
tell
can just
you
put
what,
it in your purse. You have everything else in there.
I bet from here on out, Patches keeps an SD card in his
I do
wallet.
keep a flash drive at all times.
You know what? I will say there was a moment when we were packing up and I was going to say, we need to get the SD card out of the laptop. And he said something else and then I forgot.
So it's his fault.
It's his fault. It crossed my mind, but you know how my mind works.
Oh my gosh.
All right, hang on. We got to kick this thing off. Boom, 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 shoo. Pow, 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 pow. Welcome to the Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast. Woo, 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 woo. Starring Katie.
Hello.
Would you at some point would you say something?
I just got back from vacation and I binged watched all of season 1 of Vikings.
Ooh, we'll talk about that coming up. And producer Jana. Pow, pow. Whoosh.
Me and KJ went to the movies yesterday.
Oh, that was what I was going to say.
Haha, beat you to
I'm
it.
KJ.
KJ.
Thank you. Jana and I went to the movies yesterday.
Sure
You
did.
can't use her fun fact.
Okay.
Just use your own.
I don't know why you get to make the rules. You're only here 47% of the time.
KJ's the one who started the podcast,
Probably.
so technically she's in charge.
Yeah, but don't listen to the
This is a
episodes where it was just
democracy.
me. Until
This
Katie came
requires
in,
It's just
Voting.
KJ talking to herself.
don't go look for the episodes where I'm just talking to
We
myself.
brought the light
I'm gonna
into
do
her
it.
life.
This was such a dream of mine that when no one would talk to me, I'd talk to myself.
We brought the light into her life.
Now there's 3 people on the show and 18 producers and 7 listeners. We have made it, you guys.
There's more people working on this show than listening to it.
And we don't even, all we have is KJ's sound effects library. So, like,
Well, do you know how much it costs to actually get sound effects?
A lot.
a lot.
It's a lot of money.
I know.
We're not at that level yet.
I know, but we've already all agreed that you just have to keep making the sound effects. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
because
it's almost
the
branding at this point.
yeah, that's true.
PopCon Podcast Awards will be this July, and we are preparing to enter the best sound effect
Wow,
category.
you're working 7 months in advance here.
Yeah,
they
you
just
got to be ready.
They just announced them so that people can plan ahead and have your best content ready, which we will prepare 12 hours before PopCon in July.
You know,
The day it's due.
Hey, Johnny, you know what we didn't do?
what didn't we do?
We didn't apply for the podcast awards.
Oh no!
That's what we do. It's all right.
Don't you work for PopCon? Can't you just like slide
Sneak it in.
it in there?
That's what I did last year. And then he was like, enter in this category, you'll definitely win. And so I entered in a category I wasn't going to enter in, and then we still didn't win.
Dang.
Wow, thanks. Appreciate it. He's just leading you on.
Thanks a lot, producer Brad.
Just leading you on.
Man.
Well, it's just hard to find the right category for our podcast.
It's very pop culture-y, but they're all like that.
Yeah, but
Yes.
there's pop culture, then there's TV and movies, then there's gaming.
It relates
then
to all.
There's paranormal. There's
Miscellaneous.
Yeah, we're
We're a miscellaneous podcast.
We're a-
Other.
we're a-
the other.
Other.
we're a full service podcast.
Yeah, you're welcome,
All right.
everyone.
Like right now,
You're welcome, world.
in the Kind of Nerdy Network, here are some of the things that we're talking about. Oh, you guys, there's a fight in the Kind of Nerdy Network.
A fight?
Oh, my
Like,
God.
ooh.
You know what? It is it's a proper
Like a
argument.
nice fight?
Yeah,
A
everyone
proper
is,
argument.
if
We're
you're-
nice in the Kind of Nerdy Network.
Yeah, if you're going to join the Kind of Nerdy Network on Facebook, we encourage you, but we don't welcome trolls.
No.
We welcome people who can disagree on things in a
Yes.
respectful way.
Amen.
Unlike how we talk to each other on this podcast.
We're very aggressive to each other
We're
on
like,
this
hey, here's
podcast.
why you're wrong.
So
Hashtag Katie was right.
I'm right more than I'm wrong.
I don't
think that's
so.
true.
I do. Y'all
Okay.
think I
Well-
make stuff up.
Well, right there is.
I believed you that one time
One time.
about the blue chicken. I believed
Did you look it up? And is it the
you
truth?
look. I was there with you, and you looked it up and made me look at it. You're like, "See, I'm not lying."
It is the truth.
I haven't looked up the blue chicken.
She
So
forced
it is
that
written,
blue chicken
so
on
it
me.
shall be.
She forced a blue chicken on
She
you?
did. We were sitting in her office, and she was like, "Look at this blue chicken," and I was like. And she pulled it up on the internet and turned her monitor towards me and everything. I was like, okay.
What kind of fight are we talking about?
What is the game?
Stardew Valley?
That's Stardew Valley.
Correct.
Sounds
Starring the
cute.
blue chicken.
It doesn't star. It's
Starring,
there.
Featuring
starring
the blue chicken.
Featuring you. You're a farmer. Basically, your grandpa dies,
Yeah,
and he
I'm not a
leaves you
farmer.
a farm.
This sounds
so
about
you
right.
leave your sad cubicle work job to go live on a farm.
That sounds sad.
Nope. I
Part
actually
of me is like, I had a rough day at work. Maybe.
I started on a farm. That's where I grew up.
That's not where she wants to end at.
No. And I was in charge of the cats and the calves.
Yeah.
And I
Why
kept
don't you
the
have-
cats.
why don't you
KJ
have any
Cats,
calves?
cows.
You should have,
Have you
KJ
ever-
Cat's cows.
Have you ever fed a calf?
No, I've seen one being born before,
It's
though.
gross.
It was pretty gross.
They are
all
sloppy.
gross.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you won 2 tickets, right? Woohoo!
It's all gross.
I don't know where the popcorn people are.
Life
They
is
sent us a
gross.
list of winners, and they're not coming to our Frozen 2 screening.
How dare
Hey,
they?
PopCon.
Oh, you know what?
Get
I know.
here.
I know where Carl is. Carl's at the Star Wars thing at Disney World.
How dare
Galaxy
he?
Edge. At Galaxy's
Is that a
Edge.
good enough excuse?
How dare he be?
Dude, I
Not-
would totally be at the Star Wars thing instead of
It
here.
does
Is he
look
in
pretty
Florida? Is that where he?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yes,
No.
it's at Orlando.
No, he's
Okay.
actually in a galaxy far, far away.
I mean,
He made a Millennium Falcon,
Wait a second. Is he on Tatooine?
went to space.
okay. Well, first of all, I didn't even know what you just said just then. I don't even know
You
what
know
that
how
word
like
is.
you have the solar system? He's on the edge of that,
Okay.
like past Pluto a little bit.
okay.
Is Pluto a planet today or not?
Technically not, but I consider it a planet.
Okay.
I was listening to our last podcast, our recent one that we posted, and Katie was talking about something about the game that she was playing about space. And she was like, far away in space. And I was like, space is far away. I don't know why you have to say far away in
Technically,
space.
it's only 2 miles up.
Space isn't that
Pretty
far
close.
away.
It's pretty far
Gianna.
away.
It's closer than
But
my
when
house.
she
It
was
takes
say-
a long time to get to space, so it's far away.
It takes like 2 minutes to get to space, depending on how fast you're going. Your husband's back with the SD card we needed.
Guess what? We have
We
what,
have
honey?
an SD card.
You are not going to believe this, Patches. Your father had an SD card in his wallet.
He did.
Pick up the microphone and react.
Of course he did. Of course he
It's
did.
only 16 gigs, so we got to watch ourselves.
Oh, that's fine. I got 120. So
Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's
All
a
right.
lot of gigs.
All right.
it is a lot of gigs.
All the gigs.
A lot of gigs.
Okay,
Lot
so
of
what?
gigs.
So what's this fight? Air quotes on the Kind of Nerdy Network.
So Jennifer Rebecca
Ooh.
started watching the Marvel movies because she has Disney Plus.
Okay.
Yay.
So she's newbie.
Doesn't sound like a fight so far.
She started with the Avengers.
The first
Okay,
Avengers
starting
movie.
in the middle.
Okay. She said, I'm trying to watch them in the order of the list I found on the interwebs to catch up. Followed it with Iron Man 3, Thor Dark World, now Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Is she
Have
going
no
backwards?
idea if I'm doing this right.
Yeah, no.
She is not.
There's 2 orders. There's release order.
Yes.
And then there's chronologically.
And the release order is the correct way.
No, chronologically is
No,
the
it's
correct
not.
one.
Well,
Because
okay, here.
Let's
You,
fight.
no. Hold on.
This
we
is
gotta
where the fight is.
All right, hold on. We
Bring it on.
could solve this really quick
Rock,
Yes.
paper, scissors.
by just going to
Flip a
the
coin.
Disney Plus app,
Yeah.
and they have it
Oh.
in order for you.
yes,
my phone
they
at?
do. And guess what order it's
I'm gonna
in?
pull it up.
Is it release?
Yes.
It's
That's
in release
dumb.
order. It's
That's
chronological
dumb.
release order.
in the release order, skipping
Disney
over when the
Plus.
Hulk was released.
Oh, we're just not going to acknowledge the Hulk?
Yes.
No, of course not.
No, we're not.
Why
gonna-
would we?
Have you seen those movies?
You got to go through dark times to have good times.
Here's the thing.
All right, that's a fair point.
Okay.
I can't argue that.
I want you to argue with me on this point.
You want me to argue.
Okay.
Yes, we
Like
love
in
fighting.
your favor or against you?
Well, you're always against me.
I can argue in your favor.
That seems
Okay.
like a
I
fact.
took a debate class once.
I would let.
Once.
Okay. So, what's one of the most fun things about whatever, about
Most fun.
watching? Most fun. Thank you, Jonna.
Funnest is not a word.
Funnest is not a word.
It's not.
Funnerer.
It's
That's
kind
not a word either.
it's funner.
That's not a word.
It's kind of fun.
I'm stressed.
I'm lost.
When you are watching the Marvel movies, it's fun to go to the end and watch the end
Do you
credit.
read a book backwards? No.
No, you watch the movie and then you go to the end credit and you're like, ooh, I got a little Easter egg. Awesome. What's the Easter egg for? The next movie that's going to be released.
Okay.
If you watch the movies in chronological order, the Easter eggs and the extra scenes aren't going to make
You
sense.
could make the same argument for going chronologically because, hey, that happened in the last movie I watched.
No,
That
all
makes
of us
sense.
were perfectly fine going to the movies in the order that they were released
You don't
and
read a
not
book
being
by
confused.
choosing which chapter you want. You go beginning to end.
Right, with Iron Man, then Thor,
Nope.
then Captain
America, the First Avenger. Then
Then
you
what?
apparently have to go to Captain Marvel.
See, it doesn't make sense.
Well-
no, we're not going to do
Well,
that.
yeah, you would have to go to Captain Marvel because
That's like the 90s.
yeah, because Cap was like the 40s, and then other Cap was
Other Cap was the 90s.
she was like 80s, 90s. -ish.
Yes, but
So,
now
like-
other Cap is still in the 40s. Oh.
Yeah, well, he's like dead now, so it's,
He's not dead. He's,
he's
just
like
old.
He just looks like Clint Eastwood. It's fine.
Yeah, he's just
Okay,
old.
well, Clint Eastwood is still alive. We don't call him dead.
God, I love Clint Eastwood.
Apparently he looks dead.
If you look
he's
like Clint
pretty
Eastwood,
old.
you're dead.
Surprise.
Have y'all seen Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just old.
He is very
Well,
old.
He doesn't look dead.
How old is he? How old is Clint Eastwood?
We are at Studio Movie Grill. We've got
He's-
a group full of people. Be
How old
careful,
is he?
Jonna.
Clint Eastwood is 89 years old.
Is he really?
He is.
Well, then he deserves to look
Goodness.
old.
He was born in 1930.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Thanks,
Goodness.
Jonna.
His son Sky is super hot.
Oh, hey, Kelly, will you get some trivia ready for us? It's Frozen night. Let's
Yes,
do Disney
Frozen
trivia. Yes.
trivia.
So each episode we end with a trivia question, and Katie usually asks it. But tonight, Katie gets to participate because our
I'm good at
trivia
trivia.
queen, Kinda Nerdy Kelly from Party Play Indie, is actually here.
Yay.
I can't believe you. So you're not out every single night doing trivia.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Tonight, I am actually off.
Okay, so Wednesday night you'll be at Stadium Tavern, right? Okay, Wednesdays at Stadium Tavern, not this Friday because of the Thanksgiving thing.
Correct.
We'll
Okay.
all be
But
stuffed.
normally Wednesdays and Fridays.
That's right. And this Wednesday, we're giving away Celine Dion tickets.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yes.
My heart will go
That's right.
From the movie that KJ's never seen.
I just know the song.
You've never seen Titanic?
Nope.
No, and I
She's
never
never seen
will,
it.
and don't talk to me about it.
What?
No.
She said I never will. How aggressive. Man, Kelly, you're coming in on the aggressive side of the podcast.
It's one of my favorite movies, and she just won't acknowledge it.
Katie
You know,
watches that movie
Katie
like
still
once a month.
watches it on VHS and changes the tape halfway through.
I do.
It's ridiculous.
It's an experience. You
It's
gotta
an
have an intermission because the
experience.
movie's so long.
It's like
You gotta
Braveheart.
have an intermission.
I do. You gotta go like refresh your snacks, go to the bathroom.
Listen, truthfully, when they said Endgame was going to be 3 hours, I thought about not watching it.
Oh, I was like,
I don't watch
totally
things that are
prepared.
3 hours.
I didn't care if it was 8 hours. I was watching.
Oh, I know. But I was like, oh, you're really like I have, held true to 3 hours is too long for me. I'm not watching it. And then Endgame was like, yes, you will, KJ.
I kind of feel like 3 hours is like my max for movies, though. Like once you hit 3 hours, like I can't do anymore.
I've watched a lot of long movies. Lord of the Rings, all that. I was ready for it.
You know what? It was the stupid Return of the King that did it. That was the last 3-hour movie I ever put up with.
It was a long movie.
I
They
was
could've
in a
been
theater,
shorter.
and it was miserable, and I fell asleep, and my
And
husband
I fell
left.
asleep.
Woke up,
I-
it's the same battle scene.
It's the same battle scene. I'm like, oh my God, they haven't gotten any further. And I've been sleeping for 4 hours.
Yep, and then they do it all again.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that
But
works.
to Endgame's credit, I didn't feel like it was 3 hours.
It did not feel like 3 hours.
I feel like it
didn't.
almost had to be 3 hours because they had a lot to cover.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true.
there was a lot of
But
content.
Titanic, the ship strikes an iceberg and sinks.
Spoilers.
Why do we
Strikes an
need?
iceberg.
Spoilers. It's not like it actually sank in 1912, but like
Right.
maybe someone hasn't watched the movie here, KJ.
Okay, maybe
No.
somebody hasn't done any research.
I don't care. It's a ship that sinks because of an iceberg.
There's lots of movies like that.
Yeah.
Name 5.
Name 5 movies where a
You said
boat
there's
sinks.
lots. I would say if there's lots of something, there's at least 5 of something.
Does it have to specifically be an iceberg or just shit
Like where a
sinking?
boat sinks.
Yes, if you go
Oh, it
back
has
and
to
check
be-
the recording, Jonna just said there are lots of movies like that, and I was talking
Yeah, but I
about a
meant where
ship
boats-
hitting an iceberg.
I meant where boats sink.
Okay, 5 movies where boats sink.
Okay, there's
Go.
Titanic, obviously.
Ariel, Little Mermaid.
Just
Ariel,
stop.
Little Mermaid.
Katie, you don't get to participate.
Well,
This
Did
might be
sink.
a trivia question
the
for you,
Poseidon
Kelly.
Adventure, it capsized.
I don't
know
like
if
that
that's...
you guys are helping Jonna.
Oh, and that movie, what's it called? Speed 2, Cruise
Cruise Control.
That one sank.
Okay, go
I watched
ahead.
that one.
There's
Keep
a movie
going.
on Netflix called Poseidon where the boat sinks.
Yep.
Right, Poseidon, yeah.
Poseidon was a good movie.
All right,
I
you're at
enjoyed
2
it.
more.
IMDb has a page called Most Popular Iceberg Movies.
Go ahead, name them off, so I can win this argument.
Titanic,
Avi.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End,
Oh.
Big Fish,
Oh.
Last Airbender,
Oh,
2012, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra,
Bam.
Little Mermaid 2.
Don't act like
Ice
you know
Age.
all these movies. This is Jonna again. You know what she did the last time we were playing trivia, Kelly? Every time
She's
she
like,
was
"Oh, I
like,
know."
"Oh yeah, I knew that."
I did not. Okay, first of all, I did not say, "Oh, I knew that." I said I was going
I
to
was gonna
say that.
that.
I was,
I
it
don't
was on the
claim to
tip
know
of my
anything.
tongue
I was going to say that.
every time.
I don't claim
I
to
knew
know
that.
anything because I don't.
I knew that.
Is anybody
All right.
getting anything
Why
out
are
of
we
listening to this?
Why are we attacking me? What is going on?
There's a lot
I
more iceberg movies than I thought there
Do I
were.
need to- See, I told you there was a lot of them, and there they were.
There
Thank
was
you, Katie.
There was an iceberg in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, right?
Was there?
yes. Yes, there was.
Yeah. Hermie and
Yeah.
the pickaxe guy.
Yeah. Silver and gold, gold and silver.
It was
That's
the elf
Yukon
that wanted to be the
Cornelius.
dentist, right?
Yes, Hermie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Hermie
right.
is the one.
Because
who
remember
has the Cornelius.
that breaks off of the iceberg and they sail away to the land of misfit toys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No
but
one was a Charlie in the box.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
I usually just watch the Year Without a Santa Claus with the Miser Brothers.
Oh,
That's my favorite Christmas movie.
now speaking of Christmas movies, let's give the people listening a little worthwhile content.
You
You
mean
mean Die Hard?
you mean all of this isn't worthwhile?
Die Hard, my favorite Christmas movie.
Right?
Jonna and I went and saw a Christmas movie over the weekend.
Sure did.
We saw
Any specific one? Or was that the name?
We watched all of them, every single one,
all of them.
every
Was-
single Christmas movie
was
ever.
Great. Last Christmas with the girl from Game of Thrones.
And the guy from Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
Yes.
He was also in that. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That
One simple
Yeah,
favor.
same.
A
You're-
simple favor.
You're really good at being kind of nerdy.
Oh, is that movie with Anna Kendrick and
That's her name,
Blake
Anna
Lively?
Kendrick.
You know the
Anna
one.
Kendrick. I lost that $1,000 minute on Anna Kendrick that
Oh,
one day.
that's right.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I
Many
still
years ago
can't
when you did
remember.
the $1,000 minute.
Kelly.
I remember making the questions for the $1,000 movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. So
I was her intern when they were doing that.
we were doing a radio show. We had this thing called the $1,000 Minute,
Ugh.
and it was 10 trivia questions in a minute. And if you could get them all, you win $1,000. And Kelly got 9.
I got Anna Kendrick at 1 minute and 2 seconds.
We had to
I'll never forget it.
we had to check the tape. Like it was, like, we had to go to commercial
Check
and then
the
go
tape.
back and check the tape.
So
and then
I-
it was like, oh my
I
gosh.
kind of hate her because of that.
Dang.
Jonna checked the tape.
Wow.
Wasn't me.
What?
It wasn't, no, that was producer.
No,
that was,
not you,
Now
Anna
look,
Kendrick.
I was like,
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
think
like-
I was there when you almost
no,
went.
I have a sore spot for Anna Kendrick because of that.
I thought you meant me.
Not
I
at
just
all.
don't like that.
I also thought she meant KJ,
No,
and I was
no,
like,
no.
wow, this got
That's
real
why I'm like,
hostile
Jonna
real
did it.
fast. Wow.
No, Anna Kendrick, man.
Blame the other producer.
I just don't like that song. The tap, tap, tap,
oh,
tap,
the
tap, tap,
cup
tap.
song?
Yeah.
That's like the only song that she like has. That's like actually on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, that's because she wasn't trying to be on the radio.
Movie
She
about
just did a
singing and
movie.
you only get one song.
She did a really good job in Trolls.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
She was. I loved Trolls. It
Yeah.
was really good.
Patches, did you just get so disgusted with our podcast that you had to take your headphones off and storm away?
No, actually, I was just checking your levels to make sure you guys are good.
Are we good?
You're good.
Oh.
You're so good.
Thank you.
Right?
I like your shirt.
Same.
Millennium Falcon shirt.
Oh,
Very nice.
I don't like it because I thought she was talking to Kelly.
I also like Kelly's got a Golden Girls shirt on. Yes. Like that. What are you wearing that's kind of nerdy?
Mine's
today?
green.
Oh.
I have on my Chris Tucker shirt from when I went and saw Chris Tucker the
Oh,
other night.
that's right.
My husband has a Randy Watson shirt from Coming to America.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good.
shoot.
Sexual
guys-
chocolate.
That's a good movie.
We got off topic again.
sorry.
We're supposed to be reviewing Last Christmas.
Have you met us?
Yeah.
We're always off topic.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
Okay, so do you like George Michael?
Yes,
Wham?
I do. Yes.
You like his music?
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Yeah.
Next day.
Oh, is this a sing along? Is this a sing along?
Oh no, we're getting heckled.
We're gonna start clapping and everything.
I
It's gonna be
didn't
a
sign
good
up for
time.
karaoke.
I love karaoke.
So that's my favorite Christmas song ever. But I
Wham?
also Last Christmas. Yeah, it's the best
didn't know
Christmas
that?
song.
I knew
Truly,
that.
it is the best Christmas song.
Do you agree, or are
Yes,
you making fun of
I
me?
agree.
Okay.
No sarcasm here.
Okay.
I agree.
I mean, like
100%.
one of the reasons I get excited about Christmas is because I can blast that song and
It's
not
the
feel
only
bad
time
about
I
it.
listen to Wham.
My only issue with that song is it's fake news because the video shows
Yeah.
him clearly with a woman, and that's fake news. I'm just saying.
Well, you don't know. I mean, maybe that was the last Christmas. That he
Maybe it
gave
was.
a girl his heart. I mean,
That was his
You
last
don't know.
Christmas with
I didn't
her.
see the video.
so the entire movie, and I did not realize this until we were. Oh, I'm going to drop my phone. Oh crap! Until we were watching the credits in the beginning, Emma Thompson was like behind this movie. She produced it. She wrote it. She did the screenplay. It was just like over and over, like Emma Thompson, Emma Thompson, Emma Thompson.
She did a good job.
She's great in the movie, but it's written around George Michael's songs. So like,
So it's just all Wham, the whole soundtrack.
It's not even just Wham. Some of it is George Michael's solo stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, I
Praying
forgot he
for
went
Time.
solo.
Oh man,
Boy.
Praying for Time is that when that song plays, that's a rough one.
So it's like the opposite
Wait,
of
I'm
a
trying to think
biopic.
of
That-
I'm trying to think of what scene that song played
When
in.
they're in the ice rink.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah.
Wait till you see Titanic. It'll get you right.
The
You
whole
see
thing's an
Titanic.
ice rink.
Yeah.
Exactly. The whole thing is ice.
But anyway, it's kind of like a Hallmark movie, wouldn't you say, Jonna?
Oh.
Except there's a plot twist.
Big plot twist.
It's huge. Like I told my mom before I went saw it, I was like, it's just like a Hallmark movie. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's exactly the same. Blah blah blah. And then I got home. I was like, Mom, it was so different. Like I was like, I
Did you
almost.
come back changed?
I was.
Yes.
I was
It
shook.
affected you.
It did.
affected you?
It did.
And-
I've been thinking about it since yesterday.
I know, right? Because
Like, literally.
it's one of those movies where you start like going back and reviewing the movie, going, how did I not
Yeah.
like catch this?
And-
then it makes you more emotional. And then they start singing Last Christmas, and then I'm crying, and I'm like, now they ruined my favorite Christmas song.
But it was a happy ending.
Doesn't
It was-
sound like it.
No, it was. It was a
Spoiler
happy
alert.
ending.
It ended up being happy because you're like joyful tears.
But like the song, when you listen to the song Last Christmas and then you watch the movie, you'll understand the whole like
it's gonna rip your heart out.
it honestly.
Yep. But
It-
then you'll be like, that was nice.
But it was so I was trying so hard not to cry. Like I'm in the theater and I'm like, don't cry, it's fine. Don't cry. You don't need to cry. It's totally fine. It's fine. And I'm like,
Not me, because I knew it was coming then. Like, you start figuring it out, and I'm like, oh my God, they're going to sing Last Christmas now, and it's going to be terrible.
I feel like the older that you get, the more emotional you get because you've lived through a lot of things.
Yes.
And just recently, I saw that movie with John Cena, that Playing with Fire.
Fire with Fire, yes.
I literally.
Wait, is that going to make you cry?
I literally cried
What?
in
That's
that
not supposed
movie,
to be sad?
and it's not even all that. But
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
like, okay, I know I'm old because I'm crying on this damn movie, and it's a comedy.
I cry. I cry at a lot of movies, so I must be old AF because I literally just bawl constantly.
I agree with you, though. I was cold and emotionless through most of my entertainment years. And then, like, I don't know, like mid-20s, all of a sudden, it just everything. I cry.
Oh, that's why I cry so
That
much.
existential dread creeps in.
So,
Yeah.
Don't let it seep
Are
in.
you feeling it mid-20s?
Oh, I started feeling it right at 22. I was like, people I know are gonna die. Like,
I'm feeling
and
that
I'm
right
never
now.
gonna see
at
them
25,
again.
right? Oh
Yeah.
my
And
god.
I'm like, every moment has to last forever.
Yeah.
Are you still there?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, some days are better than others.
You have that thought creep in, like, Grandma might not make it to next Thanksgiving. You might want to cherish her. And you're like,
It's true.
But anyway,
and you're like, I don't want to go to Thanksgiving. Man.
But anyway, Last Christmas was really good, and I recommend that you go see it.
Yes.
Did it have any dragons?
No dragons.
No.
Any
what's the point?
explosions or car chases?
Any thrones?
No.
No.
You can count my husband out on that, but I'll still go see it.
It's really good.
Any
Yeah.
boats?
See, this is why I went with Jonna, because my husband, producer Patches, was at GalaxyCon in Louisville.
Lame.
And so I was like, oh, good. He's out of town. I can go see a girly movie. And
Yeah, we
he
did.
won't judge me. So we went and saw a girly movie.
Oh, what'd you see?
Thanks
You
for
weren't
listening.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. My parents are in town from Alabama. I am
Yeah?
spending a little bit of time with them while they're here.
You invited them here for the podcast. Are they enjoying the podcast?
No, I'm monopolizing all their time. Absolutely.
See? No one listens. No one listens to this
We've been
podcast.
together for 20 years. They don't even like you.
I know.
I know. I tell lies.
You got
Fake news.
Can you feel your parents' eyes on you right
Yeah,
now?
I actually
Okay,
can.
yeah,
And the mirror's
yeah.
not helping. So what movie did you go see?
I'm dead.
I am not going to waste the listeners' time talking about what we just talked about.
God.
It was
All
last
right, cool.
Christmas.
I'm about to say
Oh,
we
nice.
went
Good.
to Last
Good for you.
Listen
Man.
to the Kind of Nerdy Girls on Spotify.
Oh, you guys have a
Pod-
podcast?
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts.
You know,
We're on Google Podcasts. We're on YouTube.
y'all know.
Yeah.
I just tweeted about this earlier, but I really wish that I would have recorded KJ and Patrick when I was at their house the last time. They were arguing over Patrick buying pasta noodles on Amazon.
I did. I really did. All right, so
I do not remember.
She was like, "No, you didn't." He was like, "Yes, I did." Like, I
I
swear.
really did.
I feel like I would remember the noodle order.
It was a real
Yeah,
argument.
no, you
It
did.
was
You
super
did. You don't
funny.
remember that noodle order.
No.
I guarantee it.
Yeah, this isn't even like
I was.
in the moment we were really heated about whether or not he ordered noodles on Amazon.
Yeah, and I had to actually pull out the box of noodles and go, "These are the noodles
so
that I
funny.
ordered."
What kind of noodles did you buy on
Okay,
Amazon?
so I can't even pronounce. I don't even know how to pronounce the name,
God.
but it's the noodles that Bravo uses for their Diablo, and it's like Campanella or something.
I don't know. They
something
kind of
along
look
those
like
lines. Yeah.
fancy trumpets.
Yes,
Man.
yes. But they're great because they like hold a lot of sauce inside the cone of the noodle, and it works out
Oh
great.
my god, it was so funny. I was.
Did you
like,
just say inside the cone of the noodle?
Yes.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Thank you.
That's the sad
Thank you,
part.
Kelly.
That's like
See?
macaroni. Macaroni and cheese is not the same as spaghetti and cheese because macaroni holds that cheese right in the little holes there.
But only if you get the right mac and
Man.
cheese.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I get mad when you go to someone's house and it looks like it's going to be really good mac
And
and,
it's
cheese.
bland. Oh.
Right. And like the cheese slides off and then it's just
Girl,
noodle.
you come have some of my mac and cheese.
I'm
'Cause
coming for your mac and
You can
cheese.
come to my house for Thanksgiving for mac and cheese. My brother makes great mac and cheese.
I've heard that so many times. And
Oh,
then,
you think
and then I get there and
I'll
I'm
bring
like,
you- I'll bring
oh,
you-
this is really good mac and cheese. Bleh.
All right, I'm gonna bring you some.
We're a
I'm gonna
Velveeta
set
family.
a plate aside especially for you.
Oh, we are getting ready for the holidays.
Oh
Yes.
gosh.
And by the way, I just want to point out that, like, our podcast, sometimes we're recording, but then this is just what our lives are like all the time. Just like whether we're together or the mic's on or it's not on. Why'd you get so quiet?
I don't know.
I feel
very
like
intense.
it feels like you're
This
making
is
a speech.
KJ's corner.
No.
She's
Everyone,
gonna
please
talk
listen
to you about her
KJ.
feelings.
But it's not like, okay, we're going to start recording. Everybody, be on it. It's like, this is just how we are all the time. And sometimes I have to tell you guys to shut your mouths because you're wasting all the good stuff and we're not recording.
Like talking about noodles.
Yo, it was so funny. I was like, is this what being married is like? 'Cause
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
If I'm arguing with my husband over pasta noodles from
It's-
Amazon, I'll be
it's
dead on the floor.
It's fighting over noodle orders and pushing the trash down
Yep, we do that.
until someone else finally gets mad and goes, fine, I'll take the trash out.
We actually bought a special garbage can over the vacation.
What makes it special?
So Murphy, our dog, likes to knock over the trash, and he's like 25 pounds, but he gets some momentum, knocks the whole thing over, helps himself, whatever. Eric's tired of picking it up because he gets home from work before I do, so I've
Sure.
never had to pick it up. So he's like, we should just get a garbage can with like the lid that you have to step on to open and da-da-da-da-da and whatever. So we go to Target. We're
that
standing
place.
in front of the trash cans.
Yeah.
There's a $130 trash can.
Oh, yeah.
Like stainless steel,
Oh,
Super
yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
no, we're not buying the $135 trash can. We argued about it for like 20 minutes in the aisle. He's like, it's stainless steel. He won't be able to knock it over. I'm like, he'll be able to knock it over. And when you knock it over, because I picked it up and I put it on the ground, and the lid falls open when it's knocked over, it's the same as the one we have now that we bought for $10. So I was like, we should get the $25 one with
Yeah.
the lid that locks, like it clicks.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a big bin with the lid, and it goes click.
Yeah.
And it has the little handle. Like, we should get that one, because if he knocks it over, he can't get into it,
That's true.
and I don't have to pick it up.
Yeah.
So we argued for 25 minutes, and we picked the one I wanted.
Obvious. Well, that's how I knew that story was gonna end.
That's how
Like-
all of Katie's stories about her and Eric
So I got my
arguing.
way.
I did.
And so anyway, I
Hashtag
won.
Katie was
And
right.
he knocked it over for the first time. And we came back, and he had like tried to get into it. You could tell because it was like a little nibbled, and he had torn the bag where it was sticking out. And he was so mad, and I would have paid anything to have a camera in my house to watch him discover that he could not get into this.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, $135 trash can, huh?
I tell you, you know what would have been a fun moment to have a camera in the house is when Patches got home from Louisville, and I heard him pull into the driveway, and I had been smashing the garbage down all weekend. And I was like, he's going to lose his mind if he gets home from working his butt off at this convention, and the first thing he has to do is take the trash out. So I ran to the trash can, and I wiggled that thing out because I've been stuffing it down for
Yeah, you have to,
3
like,
days.
fight it.
I'm fighting it. I'm kicking it. I'm like, come on, I got to get this out of here. Carried it over my shoulder, tossed it in the garbage. Then
Hi,
he walked
honey.
in the front door, and I was like, hi. Missed you.
Aw, you're the sweetest.
I
Welcome
tried.
home to a trash-free house.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Zero trash in the trash
I
can.
wouldn't
Not even
have-
not even a bag.
wouldn't have even cared, honestly. I was just happy to be home with you and the kitties.
I know, but the moment you opened that trash can and realized that I had just been shoving things down.
I have a lot more force, so I probably would have, to be honest with you, I probably would have just packed it down even farther.
No, you wouldn't have, because I had a couple things sitting on top.
No,
Dang.
Because you know, like when you pull the bag out, then you can fit a few more things.
Yep.
I was at that point.
Oh,
I do that.
Gotcha.
I was very busy
Yeah, it's
watching girly movies while you were gone.
Clearly.
Okay, we
what
watched.
Movie what movie did
we
you watch?
watched.
Too soon.
She said movies. Like we saw one movie.
You saw, yeah.
One movie.
Okay, but then I also I caught up on Supernatural.
Oh, yeah.
Are you caught up?
Nope.
Yeah, I
not
gotta
caught
start
up.
binge watching
John,
that.
Okay,
Sorry.
I've been watching High School Musical, the series on Disney Plus.
What a
so I'm
long
sorry.
title.
It's
I know,
such
right?
a good show. though.
Ridiculous, right?
High School
So
Musical,
good.
the musical, the series, the
series.
musical, the TV show.
Yeah,
No, it's just High School
The
Musical,
series.
the musical, the series.
the
show.
TV show.
It
The
is
musical.
a TV show, but it's on Disney Plus. It's really good. There's lots of teen drama and angst. It's great.
How old are you?
Nothing is ever the same as him cry singing on a golf course.
Wait, who did this? I
Zac
did not
Efron.
see High School Musical, but I'm about to go
I think
home
it
and
was the
watch
second one where it was
It
his
is.
summer and he had to
It's
get a
a s-
job and he hated it, so he worked at a golf course and he was very emotional about it, right? And he wanted to play basketball or whatever, right? And he wants to be with his girl, right? But he has to work at this golf course, so he's cry singing on the golf course while he's dancing and looking at himself in the
He's
reflection
got
of
on
the
like
pool.
he's got on like all black, and he's in the middle of the desert, and he's just like hitting the ground and splashing the water
Yeah.
and throwing rocks and stuff. Oh my god, it's
Very
very
intense.
I am gonna go home and watch that.
Just that sequence.
Just
you don't
that
have
scene.
to watch the rest of the
Okay,
movie.
it's the
So it
second
was like
one.
a Zac
It's the
Efron
second one.
montage kind of thing, or
the
Look, I'm
song
a-
is called Bet on It.
and it's a jam.
It's a
first
jam.
of all,
Is it really a jam?
It
It's
is.
a jam.
I
He's
quite like.
crying and
He's not
singing
singing.
about
He's
how
not-
he wants to play basketball
He's cry
instead of work.
singing.
Hang on, wait.
All right, I
I'm gonna
can't
pull
do the
it
High
up.
School Music. The only thing Zac Efron's ever done that I've actually watched I liked was Baywatch, believe it or not.
That's not
never
true. He
s-
was in an episode of Firefly.
Oh, that's right. He was
No
a
way.
He was Little Simon.
yeah, he was Little Simon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two things he's done I like.
I don't even like High School Musical, but that movie I liked.
Did you not like The Greatest Showman?
I have not seen The
Oh my
Greatest
I haven't
Showman
seen
yet.
The
I was
Greatest
just
Showman.
listening to the soundtrack
We
on
haven't
the way
seen it.
here.
I don't know why.
Literally just listening to it on the way
Okay,
here.
all right. If you're not gonna watch Titanic, you need to at least watch Greatest Showman.
I've been telling
I
them
will.
that for a year.
All right, but I don't listen
What's
to
The
you.
Greatest Showman?
It's the
It's Hugh Jackman. I know.
Yeah, look, I was like, what are you talking about?
No, it's Hugh Jackman,
It's
the musical, the
P.T.
movie.
Barnum. It's the life of P.T. Barnum.
But you
Okay, I
promise I'm
gotcha.
not going to get mad about the animals because
No.
everything about the circus.
No,
is
there's
Oh
like-
yeah,
no,
no,
there's
I
none
can't
of
do
that.
that either. Yeah, like no, seriously. The reason, I won't even watch the John Wick movies because I know his dog dies. Like seriously,
Yeah.
I mean that's no BS. That is my one. Like you want to push a red button on me? Like I'll wreck my car to like avoid killing an animal, but I'll run over a human. I don't care. I'm fine with that. But like animals, no, you can't do that.
There are 0 animals in the movie
Okay.
that they portray in the circus,
Okay.
except for an elephant.
Okay.
But he rides the elephant. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
so
it-
good.
You're
The
not supposed to do
soundtrack
that.
is so. I was literally listening to the soundtrack on the way over here.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
It's such a
Okay,
good
well, and
soundtrack.
he loves musicals, but when I'm like, you want to watch The Greatest
that-
Showman?
you
He's like,
know what?
not right now.
That must be where I get it from because like my biological parents, they don't like musicals, and I love musicals.
Oh yeah, you get it
agree.
from Papa Patches.
Apple patches.
Did you know that that's what our nephews call him?
Papa.
They call him,
funny.
and he has an ornament on the tree. He's world's greatest grandpa.
World's greatest Papa.
Yeah, he's Papa Patches.
That is hilarious.
I also have an ornament that says world's greatest grandma.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you? I don't know. You know.
I'm just gonna send you the link to this Zac Efron video.
Okay, would you
It's
please?
such a good song.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Okay, so Supernatural, Jonna, here's what I'm going to tell you.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's like in that phase of the season where they stop. It's like the one-off shows. So they really
Oh, okay.
stop following the arc, and you're just like, oh, it's just the Winchester boys, just
Oh,
Forward
okay.
progress.
All right.
chasing ghosts and doing stuff.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not. It's
Before it gets sad.
yeah. It's not.
Before everybody dies.
Yeah, I didn't feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe it was because I came off of Last Christmas, which ripped my heart out, that I was like, I have no emotions about Supernatural right now.
have no emotions
But I didn't feel like there was anything, like it was,
Okay.
yeah, you know how they kind of have that,
Yeah.
you know, they go into the
It's like we're
one-off.
so into the story. Okay, let's just like do our own thing for like a little
and we're
bit.
not in the story, and we're not in the story, and don't talk about Adam, we're not going to talk about Adam.
Let me know how it ends if I was right.
It ends with Adam taking over the world. Thank you.
No, I
Goodbye.
thought it was just going to be black screen and then only him because they forgot him.
We'll see.
We don't
I'll
know.
let you know.
My money.
Yeah.
My
All right.
money.
So I finished Supernatural while
Proud of you.
Patches was gone. I caught up on This Is Us. Which I'm not, I did it because my sister said I would, like, she was back in it. And I watched it all, and it's fine. I'm
It's
not back in it. I kept waiting. You know what? Does anybody here watch This Is Us?
No, I know Milo Ventimiglia's in it
Okay.
and Mandy Moore.
Yes. So I'll just real quick for somebody who's listening who's like, I watch This Is Us. I'm not into the Uncle Nicky and that whole storyline about Jack's lost brother. And so every time he's on, I'm just like, ugh, I don't care about this guy. And I quit watching it last season because I was like, I don't care about this guy. And then he came back, and my sister's like, no, you're going to get back into it, because she didn't like him either. You're going to get back into it. You're going to get back in. I'm back in. I'm all in. I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch this all. I'm 7 episodes behind. Let's do it. I watch all 7 episodes, and I still do not care about that guy, and I don't want to see him on the show anymore. So that's your This Is Us take for me. Sorry to bore you, Katie. She actually yawned while I was talking about that.
It's past my bedtime.
I know.
It's,
All right.
Chill out. It's only like 6:30.
So Frozen 2 is the movie that everybody is here at Studio Movie Grill to see.
Yes.
It broke box office records.
I saw that.
Yes.
I haven't heard any
130
reviews.
Yeah, same. I haven't heard any reviews, but I heard that it broke the box office at $130 million.
Everything is.
I mean, what else is out right now?
Knives Out'll be out this week.
Ooh, Knives Out. Chris Evans. Yeah.
My
And,
future husband, yes.
and Daniel Craig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a really good cast. Jamie Lee Curtis is in there too.
Yeah.
It's a really good cast. Me and
Yeah.
KJ are gonna go see it if you want to go.
Yeah.
I might.
I might.
No, you
that
don't.
means she's not gonna
She's
come.
not going to come.
Is
Katie,
that the
we
one
just
where it's
talked
like
about
Clue,
this.
the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me-
okay, I do want to go see
I
that.
just want you to be honest. Just tell us you're not going to come.
I said I might.
She said she might.
How's
It's
your-
like
how's
Put
it's
me
a
down as a
mystery.
maybe.
It's a mystery, so she might actually.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe.
Speaking of mysteries, Kelly from Party Play Indie.
Yes.
You do. When are we going to get some murder mystery fun things?
I'm hoping.
Are you
very
still working
soon.
on it? What do you
I'm
need
still
from
working
us?
on
What
it.
can we do as kind of nerdy girls to help you? Because we would love to do a murdy
mystery.
We love to do a murdy mystery.
Okay, please don't do murder.
Honestly, we just kind of need a venue, you know? We used to do it at Morty's Comedy Club, and then they ended.
Okay.
So we just need a venue to be able to do it. And
We need a stage.
I don't even need a stage, honestly.
You just want to do one here next time we're at Studio
We
Movie Day?
could.
Right?
We
that would be
could.
fun, right? Although the people who are just coming to see a movie and don't know what we're doing here, we might get a little concerned.
Maybe. Because we do have actors come in and either they get shot or they get poisoned or something like that. And then
Good
the people
times.
playing have to figure out who did it through all the clues. So,
Whodunit?
yeah.
Yeah, and then
just
someone's
do it at
going to leave
KJ's house.
here and they're going to call the cops. And you want to do it at my house?
Yeah, let's do it at KJ's house.
Well,
We could.
we need a studio audience.
I'll be the studio audience.
No, you won't. You're in it, Katie.
Oh, do I get to get murdered?
We do hand out. We do have actors who play certain roles, like the detectives and the murdered victim and things like that. But then the people who are actually playing get scripts as well to be
Ooh.
the suspects.
Okay.
So,
Katie was so excited to get murdered. Did y'all see her face?
Is there any way that you could write Katie in to be murdered?
I could.
I believe that's
absolutely.
called writing me out.
We've done that before,
Yeah, I know.
and
I
you
know.
still come back.
I know.
All
You
right,
always come back for more.
Party Play Andy, you got the murdy mysteries.
Murdy mystery.
You do karaoke and you do trivia.
Yes.
Like you're the whole party.
And I DJ as well.
And you DJ.
Hey,
Yes.
when are we gonna do karaoke? Is my question because I love.
When
karaoke.
I could bring karaoke here next time you do
Before
your,
or
your
after the
podcast.
murder mystery?
I don't know. Maybe
Jonna.
we should. Huh?
We just tried to get you to sing on the last podcast. If she brings her karaoke stuff next time, you have to sing.
I will.
You will?
I will.
Well, just pretend like this is a
no, I
karaoke
can't do
mic.
that. No, I can't do
Go
that.
ahead.
No, I can't do that.
She doesn't have a backtrack.
I have to be like-
backtrack.
She
I
doesn't
have
need
to,
the
like-
backtrack
I have
because
to be
her
like-
jam is "I Will Always Love You" by
That's a
Whitney
fact.
Houston. So hit it.
I mean, not to jam for everyone.
I can't. I have to be like in character. And I have
Come on, Jonna. I'll back you
You just
up.
gotta feel it.
I do have to feel it.
We'll always love
I can't. Y'all, I literally cannot sing. I'm the worst at it. I
But-
told y'all last time that my sister literally is like, "Can you shut up?"
I left that. I was editing the podcast.
I saw
I'm like,
that.
That's so funny. I left it in. Honestly, I
can't
couldn't
sing.
find. If you didn't like something about the podcast, I'm sorry, but I listened to all of it, and I was like, "This is all just gold."
It was really. I would listen to it today. I was dead.
Even the parts where Katie and Patches weren't listening to us.
I got to hear the part of the conversation that I had missed when they were talking about something. Mm-hmm. I think they were talking about like the league or something.
Oh, the
Great
League,
show.
yes.
I was like,
Talking
I'm
about what?
The
The
league.
league.
Have you seen the League?
Oh, that's the
The show about the fantasy football
yeah,
guys.
fantasy football. No, never
What?
seen it. Never
Yeah.
seen it. I don't pay
Is
for
that what it's
premium
about?
channels.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I watch Showtime and HBO on free weekends, and that is
Oh,
it.
okay.
I want to say it's
You know,
Well, you don't have
It'd
any
be like
time to
that.
watch anything because
I
you
don't.
are partying and
I'm
playing
telling
in
you,
indie every night.
And
The
Indian.
only shows that we this is how lame we are, okay? The only shows that we DVR is American Horror Story when that's on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we do Holiday Baking Champion.
Nice.
Oh my
I
god, I
love
was
it.
just
Halloween
watching
We just got a
that.
thumbs up from the crowd.
Halloween Wars, we have to watch Halloween Wars. And
Okay.
then Love It or List It. It's
I love
so
Love It.
lame.
Oh my god, I love It or List It.
I swear.
I love that show.
On my vacation, I found out House Hunters and House Hunters International are on Hulu.
I don't
Oh
like
my
House
gosh.
Hunters International. I like
do.
regular
that one's
House
my
Hunters.
favorite House Hunter. You know why? Because it's always unrealistic expectations,
Right.
but internationally.
Yeah.
They're like, I want to move to some small remote island in the Pacific. My budget is $6 million, and I collect butterflies for a living.
Right, exactly. exactly.
So I want all the amenities of home in the Midwest. I want a grocery store 5 minutes from me.
Right.
And I don't want to have to take a boat
I
everywhere,
watch
even though I
these
want to live on an
shows,
island.
And I'm like, okay, this daycare worker and the guy makes
$10.
what? He makes seatbelts or whatever.
He makes seatbelts?
Yeah, it's chariots that no one ever drives, but their budget's $2 million. I'm
Right.
just what?
I saw one the other day because I watched it for like, I'm pretty sure 16 straight hours. And it was this
I get
couple,
that.
and they're both in school, and they're both grad students, but they're buying an apartment in Sweden.
Of course they are.
Yeah, I was like, how can you afford that?
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous.
And then they're like, we need a lot of space. You're not going to get a lot of space.
The only time I watch these shows is when I'm at the dentist, because that's like what's on the TV while they're, in there on your teeth.
It's a good show to not focus on, but to actually get the concepts. And I love to be judgmental, like looking at other people's houses and being like, ooh, that's ugly. Don't buy that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes French trim. Don't get that.
I don't mind it when they're cleaning my teeth, but when I'm at home, I don't.
I don't want to
it.
watch that. No.
No.
I do and do other things, like I fold laundry or whatever while I'm watching it.
Oh, okay.
That's how I am with Property Brothers.
Do you know there's a third Property Brother?
I did know that.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
I did know that there was a third Property
And he's like
Brother.
an emo kid.
He's
Yes.
emo?
He's like goth or something.
Is he really?
Yeah. It's a big difference.
Do they
He
not
like
talk about it?
cuts
think
himself
so.
and stuff, you
Is-
know?
I think so.
Is that like the fourth Jonas brother?
It's like the
Oh, the
third
little one?
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares about
The
them.
7th or 8th Skarsgård.
Right. Nobody cares about them. They just have the last name, and that's all,
All
that
right.
matters.
So we, what did we do that was like actual content? We reviewed Last Christmas.
We did.
Talked about Supernatural.
We talked about Supernatural. We agreed that the way to watch the Marvel movies is in the release date order.
Agree to disagree.
Yes, no, we agreed on that.
Agree to
Kelly,
disagree.
don't you agree?
We got off topic on that one, which I was happy for.
Thank you, dear.
Aw, what a nice guy.
I think I watched the Marvel movies in their release date,
Okay.
but is that the best way? I don't know.
Try
I don't
it.
know.
Don't
I'll take
look
it.
at me
I'll
like
take
that,
it.
Katie.
Good enough.
She is neutral.
Good enough. I'll take it.
I haven't tried it another way, so I only
Chronologically.
watched it as they came out.
I just don't.
Same.
And you
yeah.
can skip all the Iron Man movies. That doesn't matter.
All the what?
Iron
Wow.
Man.
Okay. Aggressive.
What? Iron
can't
Man
skip
is
Iron
very
Man.
significant. No.
Skip the Iron Man movie.
You can
You
skip
can't.
them and still know
He
what's
sets
going
up,
on.
He sets up the series.
He's
What do
the
you mean?
reason everything happened. If
No.
Iron Man hadn't been set,
no.
what do you
Nick
mean?
Fury is the reason everything
Now,
happens.
if
No.
the Iron Man movie hadn't been successful, there would have been no Marvel franchise.
Fact.
Probably.
No,
but I
no,
still
that's
don't
true.
care about him.
Story.
And
That is
They
true
were
story.
like, we're going to do this one movie, and if it doesn't work, we're only doing one movie.
But it doesn't make me care about him anymore.
Well,
Well, just because you don't like Iron Man doesn't mean other people
So
don't
you're a
like Iron
Captain
Man.
America?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, same.
yeah,
Team
I
Cap
got, we're
all the
Team
way.
Cap. What are you?
I'm sorry, I was all about Iron Man. I don't know why. I think I love Chris Evans.
Oh, me
Hot.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, girl. Yeah, he is.
But for some
Agreed.
reason, I'm like, Tony Stark is like the man. I don't know what it is about him, but I'm just, yes.
He just
Yeah.
got a
Yes.
swag to him. That's
He
just like-
does. He's
it's
got super
something.
swag.
And arrogance.
I know, but
He is
there-
arrogant,
I don't
but
dislike Iron Man.
I-
Katie always tries to make it so that we have to like.
Y'all hate
dislike
on the
Iron
Hulk.
Man.
Relax.
I don't hate the Hulk.
Who hates
I
the
love
Hulk?
You
Who
hate the
hates
Hulk movies.
The one Hulk
that
movie.
one
There's
Hulk
two. I
movie.
think there's two.
Yes.
I think there's one.
Now there was another one before that.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
No, neither
None
does
of the
other
Hulk
one.
movies
I
count.
don't even think it was Marvel approved. I don't think it was.
You're like, we're not going to talk about
That
that.
Rogue Hulk movie.
We're not going to talk about the Hulk movie.
We don't talk about the Hulk.
I love Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
Edward
talked about
Norton.
this on the
I
last
love him
podcast.
in many, many, many things.
He's
but
not-
he's not Bruce Banner. He's
No.
just not.
Nope.
He's not.
All right, guys. Good talk.
It was so heated there for a second. It was just, it's like, I hate Iron Man. No, I love Iron Man. It's just like everybody was going back and forth about
Everybody
Iron Man.
has to get into the movie. It's movie time. And so at the end of our podcast, whether we're at Studio Movie Grill or on my couch, we do trivia. And tonight we have a professional trivia giver-outer.
What's the category?
Disney.
Disney.
Trivia giver outer.
Announcer?
What
Am
do you
I,
call
What
yourself?
is
am I
your-
allowed
what
to
is your
do
official
two
title?
questions because I have an animated Disney question and a live action Disney
I
question?
usually do like three
I
or
think
four.
we
We
do like
have
three.
to do three.
Oh, we do three.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do
great.
three.
Then that's great. Okay.
Normally we just do one because Katie's like long-winded and boring.
Okay. So here are two animated.
She was coming at you.
I love you, Katie.
Don't talk to me.
Two animated
Okay.
questions, and I'll do a live action question.
Oh, hang on. I
okay?
got to do my sound effects. Boom, boom, chow, pa, pa.
Are there monkeys in it now?
Yes. It's time
We're in the jungle.
for Party Play Indie Trivia with Kinda Nerdy Kelly.
And monkeys.
And monkeys. Ow, ow.
Okay, can you come to every show and do that for me?
No, I'm sorry, they're trademarked. I can
should,
only make those sounds on the
got
Kind of
you.
Nerdy
You
Girls
should just
podcast.
steal them from our podcast.
clip
It's
it.
really easy to
Oh,
clip it
yeah,
out.
I'm going to isolate that right
Please
now.
do, please
All
do.
right.
All right. So, question 1.
Yes. Oh, and we're going to buzz in with our names?
Yes.
Okay.
Just scream.
All right, question 1. What Disney title character
Oh no.
was the only title character not to talk through the entire movie?
It's not Wally.
Hey, don't speak.
I got this wrong.
I know you did, but
Wait,
stop.
I feel like I've heard this question before, but I didn't pay attention to the answer.
I know.
What Disney title character was the only
God.
title character not to talk through the entire movie?
Oh, I'm stressed.
Nope, it's not Wally.
Wally did talk.
He did.
Yeah, Wally
did.
talked.
He
Eva.
did not technically talk.
He did.
Oh my gosh.
He said Wally.
He said
and Eva.
Wally and Eva.
Eva.
He's still sore about losing that question, okay?
He did talk.
No, he didn't.
Just because he doesn't have a mouth doesn't mean he can't talk.
When
Well,
you're-
that kind of
Wait.
means.
Gosh.
I don't think any of us have an answer.
I don't know.
Nope.
You guys give
Nothing.
up already?
We
Yeah.
give up.
Anybody in the crowd know? What? Nope. Dumbo is the correct answer.
You guys.
Dumbo. Also,
Yes.
Also.
Oh gosh. Also,
Also
what?
Wally.
saw-
I believe Mickey Mouse would be a correct answer too, and Steamboat Willie, since he never talked, he only whistled.
That's not the title character.
Well, he was
He was
Steamboat
not-
Willie.
Mickey Mouse in Steamboat Willie.
Well, was it Dumbo and Dumbo?
No, it's Dumbo.
Dumbo was Dumbo.
He was Dumbo.
Mickey was Steamboat Willie, but nice try, Patrick. That was good.
Y'all got me stressed.
That was good. Okay, that was you did
Would you-
well.
if this was a competition, would she get like half a point?
If she argued enough with me, I would give her a point for
Okay,
that.
arguing is the key
All right,
here.
argue.
I can argue.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Question number
Question
two.
number 2, another animated
We're
movie.
so bad at
I'm
this.
so stressed.
You're fine. What actor was the first to receive a Golden Globe for voicing a character in a Disney feature film?
I don't know actors.
Chad, don't
what?
you dare tell anybody.
A
this
Golden
answer.
Globe?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Golden Globe.
I can't even tell you
Sorry,
which
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Think
I meant to like lean away
think
from the
about
mic.
the actors who voiced characters in Disney feature films.
Okay, can I ask like a question?
Sure.
Is it like a newer movie or is it like an older movie?
That's relative.
In the grand scheme of things,
All right.
movies are relatively
like,
new.
Like 90s.
It's 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
What if I can get the person they voiced, but not?
Okay. That's
actor's
fine.
name?
Okay, go ahead.
Katie doesn't
I
know
don't know.
anybody's name.
This is probably
Golden
wrong,
Globe?
but it's the only person that I can think of, and I like him, and he should have gotten a Golden Globe. Zachary Levi for Tangled.
No.
I'm gonna guess the
I-
guy who did John
He
Smith
was
in
robbed.
Pocahontas.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is correct. Mel Gibson did John Smith. Yes. So, in case you didn't know.
1 point for
Wait,
me.
who did Robin Williams?
Robin Williams.
voice?
The genie,
The genie
from
from
Aladdin.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
You
You
ain't
so
never
bad.
had a friend like me.
gonna
Okay,
get
now
sued.
this
Stop
is a
it.
question from my friend Brett, who I just met here tonight.
Oh, Brett's great. He comes to
Okay.
he
This
goes to
is-
PopCon every
This
year. He's
is
one of our
the
favorites.
toughest question I've ever asked.
Well, you know how good we've been so far.
So now this is a live action
Okay.
Disney movie,
I
and
might
I'm
be-
going to tell you it's between.
High School Musical.
It's considered an older Disney movie.
Older
Willy.
live action.
Okay.
Free Willy.
No,
that a
even
Disney
way
movie?
older.
That's not a
way
Disney-
older
Old
than Free
Yeller.
Willy. Okay.
Is this
Old
before
Yeller.
I was born type stuff? right here?
Probably.
Oh, well, then I won't know the answer.
All right.
Dr. Doolittle.
We were born for that.
Mary Poppins.
It's around that time.
Ooh.
All right.
I love that
Name
movie.
a Disney movie that starts with male nudity.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Name a Disney movie that starts with male nudity.
Do you know the nudie movie, honey?
And it's live action. I thought it was Tarzan when he handed me this question. I
Is
was
it
like,
George of the
Tarzan?
Jungle?
No, in your dreams.
I'll give you a
George of the
hint.
Jungle.
Haley Mills starred in this movie.
Now
Do I
that's
know who that is?
That doesn't-
No.
that doesn't
You
help
don't
at
know
all.
who Haley Mills is?
No.
All right, did you watch Saved by the Bell in the first 1 through 4 seasons?
That's
Yes.
a little before my
She
time.
was Miss Bliss, okay?
okay.
But as a kid, she played in some Disney movies. You don't remember?
And she got nude.
No.
It's
Inappropriate.
male nudity.
Male
It's
nudity.
male, so I'm
okay.
assuming it was a male baby. And
it's
it's
a
been
male
like
baby.
30 years
Wait,
since I've
it's
seen this
live
movie.
action?
Live action.
Naked baby. Old naked baby.
Old naked baby. Wow.
The Parent Trap?
That's cute because she was in that, but that's
I
not
don't
the
know.
one.
I'm just Googling
You're
her.
Googling
I don't know.
things.
She's cheating.
We have no idea. We're terrible at this. Escape to Witch Mountain.
No, it's Pollyanna.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
How am I
I
gonna
know,
I have
right?
no idea what that is.
That was, I know. He handed me that question. I'm like, that's harder than any question I would ever
but
How
ask.
you
do we
can
know
see-
if that's even true?
You can see why we don't do trivia. We're so bad at
Doesn't
it.
sound true.
That's why we're glad you're
So-
sponsoring us.
All
We
right,
might
let
get
me
better at
ask
it.
one more.
One
That's
more,
an
one more.
actual question.
Okay, one more
Okay.
question.
Uno
Then you
mas.
got to get to your movie.
What Disney movie soundtrack
Ooh.
went 10 times platinum?
Frozen.
What's your guess?
That's just a guess.
It was not
All right,
Frozen.
Frozen is one guess.
Little Mermaid.
The Lion King.
The Lion King is correct.
I'm the greatest at trivia.
Jonna has one too, to be fair.
Yeah, but I got the bonus question.
1 and 1.
Counts
Katie
for
has
two.
0.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations, Katie.
Yeah, I know. Thank
You're
you.
the only one not a winner.
If it's like golf, I win.
Loser.
All right, so partyplayindy.com is your website.
That's
so if people
correct.
want to party and play with you,
Yes,
that's how they figure out
that's
where you
right.
are. All
Yes.
right, and Stadium Tavern, Wednesdays and Fridays, but not this Friday because it's a holiday.
But this Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
So
for
if you're
sure.
not cooking turkey, come out Wednesday night at 7 p.m.
Girl, I won't have this edited by then. You kidding?
Oh, okay.
Our podcasts come out on Saturday.
Then never mind.
They used to come out on
Come the
Fridays.
following week then, Wednesday and
That's right.
Friday.
Yeah, by the time this airs, Wednesday and Friday. There you go.
Yes.
All right, thanks for being here. This has been a live Kind of Dirty Girls podcast from Studio Movie Grill, featuring Kelly from PartyPlayIndie.com, and of course brought to you by Popcorn.us. Get your tickets now.